Chameleons, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be giving you guys my final thoughts of the original Indian Hair Company's Indian Wavy Hair. If you haven't seen my previous video, I did an initial review on this hair, letting you guys know my thoughts of what the hair looked like at the first appearance, what it looked like pre-install and post-install. And so far in that video, I was very happy, and now I'm very happy to share with you guys my thoughts on wearing this hair for the past 6 to 8 weeks. So if you'd like to know my thoughts on this hair and my final thoughts with this hair, stay tuned and just keep on watching. Alright, so welcome back. If you're back, you're wanting to know what I thought about this hair from the Indian Hair Company. If you, like I said, if you haven't seen my video about my initial review on this hair, I will put a link here or a link in the information box where you can click to that video to know my first thoughts. But this video is going to be more so about how this hair lasted for 6 to 8 weeks. Just to back up a little bit, the hair I'm wearing is the Indian Wavy Hair from the original Indian Hair Company, and the length I received for review consideration was the 18 to 24 inch hair. And this hair per pack cost about $199, and for this install I used that length in the natural dark brown, and I used 2 packs. And the way I have this hair done, I mean, I'm very new to installing hair, but what I did, you guys are going to ask this question, on top I left out kind of in this section here my own hair, and then along the perimeter of my hair, or my hairline, is my hair exposed, and then everything else underneath is braided and sewn in. So that's the style. Initially, when I had this hair, the 18 to 20 inch felt like a 24 inch hair, you guys. I mean, I ended up cutting about 2 to 4 inches, so the hair is, you get a lot of length with this hair. So if they say 18 to 20 inches, it really felt like it was 24 inches. And I'll let you guys see how long the hair is. It comes about right here, and I cut off again about 2 to 3 inches because it was a little too divalicious for me for the length. And then if you want to see what the back looks like, I'll pull it out, but this is what the hair looks like in the back. And it comes below the bra strap. So this hair is very long. As you can see, when I turn it back, there's not any tangles or shedding, or not shedding, but any tangles or anything that's very alarming on this hair for wearing it for such a long time. And overall, I am very satisfied. And I'll go into details as far as why I'm very satisfied with this hair. The first thing I want to talk about is the styling and the ease of styling. This hair is very easy to curl. I tend to use a 1.5 inch barrel if I want the really wavy curls you've seen in previous tutorials, like in my fall series. My hair is very wavy. I use that. And when I use those curls, the hair held its curls very well. Caution you, I live in Texas, and you know, during those months we still had a lot of hot weather and humidity. So in this climate, you guys are probably going to ask, did the curls last all day? Without me using any styling products, the curls did fall to a very loose curl without any styling aids to it. And so for me to get the curls to last longer, the ones you see in the video, I did have to use a hairspray like Garnier Fructis, one of those that doesn't get very sticky, to kind of retain the curls for this hairstyle. So to answer your questions, if you live in a climate like me, you will have to use some styling aids to keep the hair in styles to hold longer for you. As far as flat ironing the hair, I haven't done any videos where I had flat iron hair. So you get a chance to kind of see this hair flat iron, and it flat irons beautifully. You can use, I use the T3 medium duality flat iron, but this stuff flat irons so easily. I mean, I really love it. I can, you know, after wearing it for 6 to 8 weeks, it's been more like 8 weeks, but I can still, you know, brush my fingers through the hair, and it's easy to kind of get any tangles that you may get throughout the day. As far as the wash and wear, you can definitely wash and wear the style. Wish I had some photos to share with you guys how pretty you can get some nice loose waves by just letting it air dry. You could definitely do that. So you get 3 areas of styling with this hair, which I think is a plus. Whereas some other hairs, you know, it's straight and that's all you can do is straight styles. And some other hairs, you can only stay curly, you cannot straighten it. So this one's very flexible and it's a plus for this hair. Now you're probably wondering, well, what products did you use and how often did you wash and maintain the hair? For me, you guys know I exercise. I'm trying to exercise better, and that's another video. But when I do exercise, I personally wash this hair about 1 to 2 times a week, because if you get a lot of sweat buildup on this hair, and this is similar with any other hair textures I've worn, the hair starts to get weighed down. It won't style or curl for you easily, or even flat iron. And then when it does get weighed down with product, the cuticles become lifted and agitated, and it starts to have a little tangling. So my recommendation with this hair is to wash it if you're active 2 times a week. If you're not as active when it comes to exercise and high styling products you use in the hair every day, then once a week. Now for me, you're going to ask, what products did I use with this hair? For me with this hair, you guys know I use Oscar Blandy, but this hair I felt was a little bit more, it needed a little bit more product to help keep it healthy, keep it from drying out with this particular hair texture, being that I live in this climate here. So I decided to pick up some small sizes from Sephora, the Old John Restorative, and it's a damage reverse hair collection. For shampoo, I use the Damage Reverse Restorative Hair Shampoo. And this is really for, I'll say damage or damage hair, I'll put it like that. But I find that it works wonderfully with this hair or any hair texture. And then I also use the Damage Reverse Old John conditioner on this hair. So these are my staples when I washed once a week. Now for deep conditioning, I did use the Old John. I don't know if you guys play with this. I need to talk about this in another video. But I use the Old John Restorative Hair Treatment. And this is that treatment where it's like a paste that you have to rub together and emulsify, and I apply this on my hair in addition to the hair itself to give it a deep conditioning treatment. And I have to say, with using those 3, it really kept the cuticles from lifting, kept the hair really nice and smooth. So if you live in a climate where it's dry and a lot of heat and it dries the hair out and causes it to frizz a lot, I think the Old John worked really well with this hair. And I even use for like my flat ironing styles, they have a new Old John oil that I like to use to give the hair somewhat of a luster to it, because this hair does have a low luster. But I feel like if you live in dry climates, this hair can become dry and frizzy. And so keep that in mind, because you want to find some product that works well with this hair texture. Now, other than that, did the hair get overly frizzy without using those products? No, it was very manageable, but I think this helps keep it under control and not make it so high maintenance. As far as, I know you guys are going to ask about tangling or matting or shedding. As far as the matting, there's no matting with this hair. And I'm glad, because this hair is pretty pricey, and for anybody to pay a lot of money for hair that's going to mat, I totally wouldn't go there. But this hair, there's no problem with matting. As far as shedding, my hair shed a little bit, and I think it's because I cut the wefts, so that might be my fault. I should have just did a continuous install with this hair, and maybe I would have seen less shedding, but it shedded a little bit. And as far as a tangle, very minimal tangling with this hair, just like other textures I've used. I'm very impressed with the way this hair was able to keep up for the past 6 to 8 weeks. As far as the weight of the hair is very light. It doesn't feel heavy, especially if you're braiding this hair and installing it into your braids. It doesn't really weigh on your hair, so I think that's a plus when you're wearing extensions. As far as texture, to me, this hair had more of a fine to medium texture. So for people that have a little bit more of a coarser, coarse to thick to coarse hair, and you're wearing your hair natural, you really want to make sure you flat iron this hair so the hair blends in fairly well. And my hair tend to be on kind of like a fine or medium to thick hair. So with flat ironing and relaxing, the hair blends in very well. If you're one of those that like more thicker hair, then I would definitely recommend trying a different texture. But this texture I really love. It's very manageable and lightweight to my tracks underneath this hair. Overall, you guys, I truly did enjoy this hair, and would I purchase this if I were going to go out and buy more hair? Yes, I would. I would have to save up a few of my Tasha bucks to go get it, but it's definitely worth keeping this hair, because you know what? When I take this hair down again and, you know, relax my hair, I can still reuse this hair. This hair is still good enough to use for another 6 to 8 weeks, and I can't imagine this hair not being good enough to use longer than that, since this hair is such a nice quality. But overall, I'm very satisfied with this hair, and I definitely recommend if you're getting ready for the holidays, you want to do a nice install with nice quality hair that is very flexible for you to wear it straight, curly, or loose beachy waves. Definitely check out the Indian Hair Company, and it's the original Indian Hair Company. I'll put a link here in the information box below. But if you ladies have any questions on things I did not answer in this video, by all means leave your comments in the information box below. Otherwise, you can hit me up on Facebook or my blog, and I'll be glad to answer any more questions that I did not address in this video. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching my channel. I can't wait to come back on and share some more videos with you in the future. You all take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!